Chongqing, China's southwestern city, is facing its biggest flood since 1981 when its flood control and drought relief headquarters raised its flood control response to highest for the first time in history. China's Ministry of Water Resources said that due to recent heavy rains in the Sichuan basin in the upper Yangtze River, Chongqing City was flooded for the fifth time this year. The ministry has called for increased monitoring and early warning as well as flood prevention efforts in the Three Gorges Dam reservoir and other major reservoirs. According to the Chongqing City Water Resources Management Agency, the forecast shows that the flood will make landfall in this city. Mr. Xie Fei, Deputy Director of the Chongqing Water Resources Department, said, thanks to the coordinated management of reservoirs in the upper reaches of the Changjiang, Gia Lang, and Wujiang rivers, the flood scale this time has been reduced to a smaller size. Labor. If it cannot be mitigated, this fifth flood may have surpassed the terrible flood of July 1981. The 1981 disaster affected more than 15 million people, displaced 1.5 million people, and flooded more than 8,660 square kilometers of arable land. The disaster also caused direct economic losses of about $289 million. Since the first flood of this year, Chongqing has coordinated with the Ministry of Water Resources of China, the Yangtze River Water Resources Commission and related departments in Sichuan and Guizhou provinces to control the flood. At the time of pressure, the discharge volume of Tam Heap Reservoir increased from 42,000 to 46,000 cubic meters per second and the outflow volume of Xie Dam was reduced from 6,300 to 4,000 cubic meters per second to relieve pressure. Flooding in Chongqing. Floodwater has flooded some roads and houses on the banks of the Yangtze and Gia Lang rivers. Nanbin Road, a popular tourist destination on the south bank of the Yangtze River, was blocked off and all buildings along the road had their electricity cut off to avoid accidents. Floodwaters also engulfed the gate at Kaohsiunmun Port, the city landmark at the junction of two rivers. Chongqing is located in the upper reaches of the Yangtze River, a river that flows 6,300 kilometers from the glaciers of the Qinghai Tibet Plateau through Chongqing, Wuhan of Hubei Province and Nanjing of Jiangsu Province, before reaching the sea. East China Sea in Shanghai. The Chongqing Maritime Safety Bureau has banned ships from traveling in the waters to ensure safety.